Assalamu alaikum, my beloved students. How are you? Hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Home School. This is Lokman, an assistant teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School. Now I am going to conduct an agricultural studies for the students of class 6. Our today's topic is agricultural production. It has been taken from chapter 5. Our today's discussion up to lesson 1 to 5. If you have the book, please open it and go to lesson 1 to 5. In this chapter, it has been discussed about agricultural production. So what is agricultural production? Agricultural production means the production of crops, animals, birds and fishes. In lesson 1, it has been discussed about the horticultural crops and its categories and characteristics, and finally economic importance of horticultural crops. If you go to the next lesson, then you can get the idea about pepper cultivation and then red amaranth cultivation method, and finally it has been discussed about different types of disease and how to control this disease and insect from their attack. So let's see. I hope you have already opened your book. Now let's see our today's discussion. First of all, agricultural production means the production of crops, animals, birds and fishes. Okay, now go to lesson 1. The profile is introduction and economic importance of horticultural crops. Now we need to know what is horticultural crops. Horticultural crops is a crop which we can grow in our garden. Next, the types of horticultural crops. There are 4 types of horticultural crops. First of all, fruits. What are the fruits? The fruit can be mango, it can be lychee, guava, jackfruit, wood apple, jujube, etc. Second one is vegetables. What are the vegetables? Potato, brinjal, tomato, bean, bottle gourd, spinach, etc. Next item is spices. We are the Bengali are fond of different types of spicy. Okay, pepper, onion, ginger, turmeric, etc. These are spices item. Last one is flowers. Flowers is also a horticultural crop. Okay, marigold, china, rose, togor, belly, cosmos, dahlia, etc. These are our horticultural crops. These horticultural crops, there are some characteristics also. The main characteristics is more profit we can get cultivating horticultural crop using only a less land. Okay, more profit from less land is the main economic characteristics of horticultural crops. The number 1 characteristics is nutrient and importance in families. According to World Health Organization, it is suggested that a man should eat daily at least 450 grams of vegetables and fruits. So the demand of food and nutrition of a family can be met by cultivating horticultural crops around the homestead. Okay, second one, the second characteristics of horticultural crop is economic importance. Garden crops have a tremendous demand at home and abroad. Intensive nursing is needed in the cultivation of horticultural crops. So more capital, labor and technology are required at every level from production to marketing. So opportunities of employment are being created due to this demand of our horticultural crop. Okay, next go to next lesson. In this lesson, it has been discussed about the importance of field crops. So what are the field crops? Field crops are some crops which we can grow in an open, large, extended field. Let's see what's there. Field crops are divided into 6 categories. They can be cereal crop. Cereal crops are paddy, wheat, maize, etc. Next is pulse crop. Pulse crops are lentil, green gram, chickpea, pigeon pea, cashew, etc. Next one is oil crop. mustard, sesame, sunflowers are the oil crop. Okay, next see fiber crop. Fiber crops are jute, cotton, canna, etc. Okay, next see sugar crop. Sugar cane, sugar beet, these are our sugar crop. And the final one is cattle feed. Cattle feed is a type of feed which we can feed our animals. The items can be Napier, Para, Guinea, Epilipil. The type of are used as cattle feed. Okay, next go to next lesson. Listen here. Cereal, pulse and oil crops are our food crops. Paddy, wheat, maize are used as main human foods among cereal crops. Pulse crops meet the demands of our protein. We get edible oil from different types of oil crops. Para, Guinea, Napier, Napier pea are cultivated as cattle feed. These are fed in green condition. As a result, animal and bird raising and fish cultivation have commercially expanded. Now go to next lesson, lesson 3. It has been discussed about how to cultivate red amaranth. More or less people, there are very few people who don't have a wish to get a pepper in their light food or snacks. So this method has been discussed here. To cultivate pepper, you need to keep in mind that the soil very interesting thing is that you can cultivate pepper in all types of soil, but especially loamy and sandy loamy soil would be the better for your soil pepper cultivation. Red amaranth cultivation. We are talking about red amaranth cultivation. First of all, we have done our selection of soil. Next, variety of red amaranth. The variety of red amaranth should be two types. Number one is Altapati and second one is Bari Lal Shak. Okay, next go to land preparation. To cultivate red amaranth, your land should be prepared. As the seed of red amaranth is very little, that's why the soil should be loose by plowing again and again. At least you should plow more than 4 or 5 times. Then the soil would be loose and you can easily sow the seed of red amaranth. Okay, next one is seed sowing. The seed sowing should be by broadcasting and in lines way, and the distance should be a 15 centimeter high seed bed should be prepared in a rainy season, and the distance should be a 30 centimeter drainage system should be kept so that you can easily irrigate them. Okay, next go to intercultural operation. Intercultural operation means the nursing that is taken from seed planting to crop harvesting. In the meantime, the nursing is called intercultural operation. So if your soil there is sufficient moisture, then no need to irrigate, no need to irrigation. But whenever you will find that there is not enough moisture in the soil, then you need to irrigate. Okay, next crop harvesting. It's very interesting thing is that after 20 or 25 days, then you can harvest your crop. But remember, you should lift first the taller one, the taller plants first. Okay, next yield. 45 to 55 kg of 10 per decimal of land. You can get 45 to 45 kg red amaranth of per decimal land. Okay, next now go to lesson 4, pepper cultivation method. It's about pepper cultivation method. The variety of pepper cultivations are Bindu, Cholisha, Dani, Ubda, Kumilla, Bogura. These are the varieties of pepper. Next, soil. What type of soil should be appropriate for pepper cultivation? It can be sandy loamy soil or clay loamy soil, or loamy, silty loamy soil should be the best for your pepper cultivation. The sowing time. September to October is the proper time for sowing the seed of pepper cultivation, and the seeds sown should be prepared at the first week of December. And whenever you will find then 4 or 5 plants shoots out, then you can easily plant the plants. Okay, next one is plantation distance. You need to require 12 or 16 gram per decimal land and 25 centimeter row. The distance should be 25 centimeter from one row to another row. Okay, 45 into 45 should be distance kept for in the Kharif season. Next one, seed bed preparation. Seed bed, to prepare seed bed, you need to follow 3 meter into 1 meter this proportion length into it, and the proportion of soil, sand, cow dung should be 1 proportion 1 proportion 1. Okay, next one is the land preparation. To prepare your land suitable for pepper cultivation, you need to apply 40 kg cow dung, 1200 gram TSP and 540 gram mop. Finally, you can apply 440 gram gypsum. Now, intercultural operation. Urea and mop fertilizers will be applied this dressing top after 12, 20, 40 and 60 days of seedling plantation. Lesson 5. In this lesson, it has been discussed about different types of disease and the process or methods how you can protect the different kinds of insects and disease to our plantation. Okay, let's see. First of all, disease control. How to control the disease? You should mix 1 kg seeds with 3 gram Provex for the treatment. You should mix 1 kg Provex with 3 gram Provex for treatment. Next one, we can see insect pest control. To pest control, you need to mixture of 2 gram thiovit with 1 liter after 10 days. Okay, next crop harvest. After 25 to 30 days, you can harvest your crop. Okay, yield 6 to 10 tons per decimal. You can get 6 to 10 per decimals. You can get this crop. Pepper cultivation in a tub. If you need to cultivate pepper in a tub, then some tips should be followed. To cultivate pepper in a tub, we need an earthen tub. First of all, we need an earthen tub or plastic tub of 6 to 10 inch diameter. It should be diameter in size. Okay. To prepare the soil of the tub, we need to mix loamy soil, sandy soil and cow dung in proportion 1 proportion 1 into 1 proportion. This ratio should be followed. So, this is our today's lesson. We are at the end of our today's class. I hope you have already understood our today's discussion. In our today's discussion, we came to learn about horticultural crops and the characteristics of different horticultural crops, and then we came to learn about red amaranth cultivation and then pepper cultivation method. Finally, how to control disease and insects attack from our planting, that has been discussed here. Now, please look at the SW. This is my second SW in annual term examination. Please write down this SW in your SW copy and submit it next Sunday. First question is, these are all knowledge based questions. First question is, what does horticulture refer to? I am repeating, what does horticulture refer to? My second question is, what does red amaranth contain? 3 number question, what is dieback disease of pepper cultivation? What is dieback disease of pepper cultivation? Number 4, after how long time of sowing seeds can red amaranth be collected? And the last one is, what is Ubda? Okay, this is all about our today's lesson. I hope you have already understood our today's discussion. Read your main textbook. Keep practicing a lot. Don't go outside. Eat more vegetables. Drink a lot of water. Avoid by your parents. See you soon with next video. Allah Hafiz.